Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, my beard's all wet still. No video games this morning. I just wanted to pop on here and show you guys what I've been working on the last day. 3D printing some stuff. Thinking about this now, this would be almost cool to turn into like a camera slider or something. But I've been designing this. Well, I shouldn't say designing it. And it's gonna hold a laser on it. To be able to do like laser engraving and stuff like that. So I just been DIY building it. When Oki was napping yesterday, I started, and then she oh my gosh, you can't even. This thing needs to be moved. This little fucking light. When she was napping yesterday, I started working on it, and then man, I literally. Yeah, you know, the lights are the best, but they... So anyways, I started working on it yesterday. But I started realizing some of the bolt holes weren't lining up with where I 3D printed some things. So last night I had to 3D print some new little... There we go. So this is like the... This is kind of how it'll look. I'll show you. Like that. So that's kind of what I've been looking at, working on. But again, this plate that's on here now is also is incorrectly sized. So I have this new one. So I just have to take it off this little rail here. And then these stepper motors, which is like the counterweight, pretty much using the motors as the counterweight, like you would do in like say like a crane or heavy equipment operator. You'd have counterweights already on there. But I had this laser here, but I've had it for like 2 years now, and I've never used it. So I thought, fuck, let's see what we can do with it, right? Because if I've actually, like 2 years ago, I used it a couple times, and I made some like laser engraved TBL emotes on wood. But I was just using a 3D printer. Like I just stuck the laser on a 3D printer and literally just used a 3D printer bed as like the laser bed and stuff. Not the most practical, but it worked. It just wasn't very good. So now we're going. Went to the cookies dispensary for his first time. How was that? Okay. So these are the stepper motors. You got the one, this one right here on the bottom is going to be the thing that moves this axis, and then the other one that's raised, well, the thing that moves the other axis. But you can see here how printed it. See how the bolt hole's off right here, this bottom one? I got the top one, but this one's off. And I don't want to reprint these legs, just a waste of plastic. So I just designed another block that'll fit underneath this, right? Like that, and then I'll just bolt that in on that, on both sides. To hold it, right? The problem, once you start growing cannabis yourself, you start to realize there's a lot of things that aren't worth it. Right? A lot of things. Do I have long enough bolts for this? Yeah, welcome to TBL. Welcome to the squad. Do I have long enough bolts for this? Let's see. Oh. Will that go all the way through? Oh my gosh, I need like a little bit longer than that. Do I have anything longer than that? I got these long ass ones, but I think they're just too big. I might have to drill a hole. Luna, good morning, good morning. Oh, wait. There's one. Yeah, there we go. There's one. Do I not have another one? Oh, yes, I do. Mint! Nomi, what's going on, brother? No, I'm making, I took apart two 3D printers, and I'm making a laser engraver. So, this is the rail here. And then this goes on top, like that. And then I have the other. Something like this. Yeah, dude. Nice. Just thought, how do you figure out the software side of things? Like how to hook up the motors and stuff to like software on your computer? Is that what you're asking? A motherboard. So this is a CNC laser motherboard. This was off my last printer, or my last CNC machine from a couple years ago. So this is just a driver board or a motherboard. So on this one you can put, on these ones right here, that's all your what the fuck are they? Your stop switches, whatever the hell they're called. They're limit switches, I think they're called, limit switches. And then on this side is all your laser probe stuff. And then on this side is how you move your stepper motor. So that would be plugged directly into each stepper motor. So you'd have your X, Y, and your Z axis. But you would, if you knew like code, you probably could code something yourself, right? Like if you knew how to do some code. How you doing today, Luna? Nomi, how you doing today? So these little brackets that I'm putting on the bottom is just because my legs, when I've 3D printed them, like I'll show you the design here. I'll show you this, watch. Need a vacation? Literally. I was talking about it yesterday with Brooke. I said we should just friggin' go on a vacation. But wouldn't it be nice to have your to sit your pregnant ass on the beach? Is what I said. Good morning, Skunky. Good morning. Here's the actual design of where I got it online, and I've had to change so much of it because it's not really lining up. But this is what I'm working on. Oh, come on. Oh, I was gonna say, come on, it's not gonna load for me. But this is it right here. So you can see the laser, you can see the rail system, and you can see all of the, yeah, welcome to TBI, welcome to Squad. You can see everything I'm working on here. So the rail system they used, I guess, is smaller than the one I'm using, so I had to change their legs, or I needed to change the legs, which I never did. But all of this is made out of wood. He actually built this out of wood, so I actually had to convert it all to 3D print file, which is what I did yesterday, or the day before. And then I had to change where all the holes line up. So you can see this bottom piece right here is this piece right here, right? This mounting bracket here is this right here, and you can tell I had to add little spots, and I had to change some of the holes around. And then this piece over here obviously didn't fit either, so I had to change that piece, which is the bottom right here. But this just, again, it allows you, and here's your little limit switches and stuff. So you just need one there and one there, and then you just connect this all to your motherboard, and then bing bang boom. This is like a laser engraver. So I've got a 5.5 watt laser. But it can take, I think, up to like a 15 watt laser, yeah, it'll be able to like cut through thinner pieces of like wood and plastics, and then but this is just, I just took apart 2 old 3D printers for all these parts. That's kind of what I've been doing here. Is that I just bought some old 3D printers like a couple years ago. I got one for $20 on a buy and sell, like a bidding thing, and it was one of those A-nets, those fire thing that catches fire. I took it all apart, and I have like so many stepper motors and all that shit, and I had another one I took apart too. So Jimmy, what's going on? So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. But it's all kind of like a DIY thing, because there isn't really, there's a little bit of plans, right? But everything changes when you start building shit, right? Oh, there you go. Nice, Jimmy. Like I said, I'm just doing these bottom pieces here because I fucked up on the 3D print, and this is just extra support. Yeah, this is cool. I moved the camera down. I've never done this up here. This is cool. I need to get an actual like moving table so I'm not using my friggin' mouse pads and shit, right? Cheers, 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 cheers. What's everyone smoking on today? What do we got? Where are you thinking about going on vacation there, Luna? I've been looking at Bali or whatever it's called. That shit looks great. South Africa, Bali, they all look friggin' amazing. Okay, that adds a little bit more strength now on those on the rails there. So when it's sitting like this, it's not pushing down just on the one bolt. Now we've got 2 bolts there, I saw that Thailand's weed's legal, but they're trying to retract that. They said all they wanted to do was destigmatize it and make cannabis more normalized in life, but when they legalized it, they pretty much fucked up. They said that when they legalized it, they fucked up, and within 1 year, over 6,000 recreational stores opened up, and they said the market is so fucking flooded now, and it's the opposite what they ever wanted. So now they're trying to retract some of the laws in Thailand because it's not what they wanted. It's not what they wanted. They kind of just wanted, like, yeah, to destigmatize it, to make it so that when you are smoking it, you don't get in trouble, like, but not turn it into, like, their #1 tourist attraction, not turn it into, like, they got, like, 10 or 12 dispensaries in a row on a street, like, everything is cannabis-based there, which is not a bad thing for people who like it, but I guess that's not what they wanted, so they said they were trying to retract some things, I guess. I have seen that. I definitely have seen that. A lot of YouTubers I saw. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. I think there's 3 American YouTubers or Canadian YouTubers that are now opening up in Thailand, and there's a whole bunch of brands opening up in Thailand. This. But yeah, I was hearing that they want to retract some of their stuff. So I'll be right back. Let me go get a drill here. Okay, I'll be right back. Really, Skunk? Yo, G-Mon, what's going on? So even on the 3D printer, when you print things, it's never perfect, so it's always nice for me to... When you make your walls really thick on your 3D prints, it gives you room where you can still screw or drill your holes bigger without going into the infill, which is nice. So when you use thick walls, it gives you a little bit of playroom for that, right? Some Kush Mints and some White Gushers live resin. Do you like live resin or live rosin better? And it's not supposed to be a tricky question, completely up to you. Some people like one or the other. Okay. Now let's work on the other axis here. Live resin and live rosin. Oh yeah, there's a big difference. Yeah, that's right. I was gonna say, am I putting this on the wrong side? No, live resin is using a solvent extraction. So using BHO, CO2, live resin. Live rosin is when you're using a solventless extraction. You're using live material. Both of them are using live material, meaning it's never been dried. It's been just frozen, straight frozen. Oh, come on. There we go. A lot of people like the rosins because it's solventless, meaning there's no chemicals. We're working on a laser engraver, Gmon. Building a DIY laser engraver. With some extra 3D printer parts. So live rosin is usually more money, but there's lots of good live resins out there. Live resins are usually terpier, have a little bit more flavors, but they also are a place where a lot of people hide things. Live rosins is more of like your true hash. $10 a gram. Wow. Gmon, I'll show you here. This is what I'm building right here. So these are the plans, but they're all, it's like so old that none of it like lines up, so I'm having to redo everything. But that's fine. Live resin can go hot. Cool project, eh? What is considered low temping now? I remember when I was dabbing low temp, like I was doing like 420, 430. Is that considered low temp still? There we go. So we'll have the two stepper motors in the back. And this goes like this. I can't go for that. No, I can't go for that. Yo, these little screw kits that I got so many of these things when I was building the trailer, and I was actually lucky that I had most of these screws. A nectar collector is not bad. The only thing that's bad with a nectar collector is if you put the nectar collector in your full jar. So say you go out and you buy like 2 grams of live resin, right? You go out and buy a nice 2-gram jar. Don't put your nectar collector in that 2-gram jar when you're hitting. Like take some out, put it like maybe in another jar, and then use your nectar collector in that other jar. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against nectar collector. I think they're actually pretty cool. I think they're kind of handy. They kind of make you look like you're smoking a little bit of crack. But just make sure you're not doing it in the jar, the actual jar. Take it out first, you know what I'm saying? If you're doing it in the jar, you're just melting all the other stuff, right? Because the nectar collector gets hot on the end of it, right? It gets hot on the end of it, so what you're doing is you're just putting a heat source inside your rosin, and you're heating everything up slowly, and you're only taking a hit of a little bit of it, but you're leaving, it's almost like you're leaving leftover resin inside, or second hit rosin inside your jar then. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, they just light it hot as fuck, right? They just, as hot as fuck as you can, just right in. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably burning off. You're probably lowering the quality that's left in there. Due to that, yeah, I would, That's why you want to do it in a separate jar. So then, say you're ready to take you're gonna do a sesh that's like a 1/2 gram sesh or something. Well, they'll take a 1/2 gram out and smoke all of that out of a different jar, right? Yo, my fingers are like way too shaky to be working with little tiny screws like this. Okay, now the important part is making sure that this is perfectly square with this, right? That's not perfect, but it's good enough to get everything together, and then we can start figuring out from there, because we can adjust it on here, right? Okay. Okay. Cheers, guys. Cheers. All right. For now, that's not bad. I have to extend these wires because that's not going to make it to the control board when it's all the way out. Like, almost, though. Like, if I only made it go out to there, I probably could put the control board right on there. Because the control board... could go there if I wanted it to. But it's just... it would be able to make it there, but it wouldn't be able to go all the way to the end. I still have to extend the wires a little bit. Okay, and then I got this other piece that goes on the end over here. And this just holds a pulley. Looks like this. That'll just go like here somewhere. Okay, before I add any weight to this front, let's turn this around. Don't break my monitor, Derek. Don't be smashing this into the monitor. Holy smokes. Okay, now this is my old plate. These are two stepper motors. Literally need a bigger fucking desk. Problem with these screws is that they're like kind of like they're a shitty screw. Not really made for using it with the impact because it just eats at the threads. Low quality. There's a stepper motor. That's pretty much what controls the 3D printer right there. That motor right there. The motherboard and that motor. Because I'm lazy, I don't know how well, I shouldn't say I don't have. I've got one of these little drill things. These things. And it's a piece of junk. It's a piece of junk. I can't use it. My ADHD just goes crazy. I almost lose it. I have to throw shit at the wall how shitty it is. Okay, something like that. I really need to get myself a good one, though. That would be nice. I could probably put it what I call the IKEA setting on my drill. You've got the 1, and then you put it on the 2, and it's half the speed. And I say it's the IKEA setting because when you're making IKEA furniture, it'll rip right through that furniture if you don't put it on that setting, right? So yeah, I call it the IKEA furniture setting for that reason. Running out of friggin' room here. I need a spacer. That works. Boom. Okay. I just built this room. We just built this room. The room's new. It's about as far as you can get them in. I found a RC helicopter on the side of the road I could take apart. I got that in the basement ready to... Well, no, it was supposed to be my stream room, and it turned into my, it turned into my office. Boom. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Now this one. So let's put the screws in first. Maybe it's just the battery that's trash in this thing. It's super handy to start screws, I'm gonna tell you that. Oh. Okay. Oh, I keep hitting the escape key. Hopefully it doesn't do anything. This is when you almost need a jig. Did that go in? Oh my gosh. I didn't even look. That went right in where I needed it to. What's going on, Drew? I don't know if that's going in. It is. Nice. Making a laser engraver using a couple old 3D printer parts. Found plans online. That, yeah, that I pretty much had all the parts for, so I thought. There. Automatic blunt roller. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Oh, look at that. That counterweight on there, that makes that slide perfect now. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking real good. Okay, I need, where the hell that little piece go? The last one. Come on, Derek, use your eyes. You got 4 eyes now, Derek. You should be able to find shit easy peasy now. 4 eyes, Derek. Come on, where the hell is everything? Where the hell did I put that little 90-degree black piece? It's right here. I just was in there. Okay, I need like a magnet. Oh, there you go. Use my finger magnet. That's what you do. Push down real hard. You push down real hard on the bolt, and then you just use your skin to take it out. That's called your human magnet. Push real hard on the one that you want out. Makes it like a little imprint, and then you just pull up real fast. See? It's called the human magnet. Just if anyone wanted to learn that. I saw people doing that. They actually do that. That's like a trend or something. I would do it. I think a magnet in your finger would be handy as hell. Okay. Now this, we got two more bolts over here. Goes through here, and then this is where the pulley goes to. You'll always find some at Tattoo. Okay. Yo, banger. Banger, banger, banger. All everyone is saying is yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't even care about what they say. Yeah, 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 yeah. What up, Chuck? Mint. Mint, 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 mint. That Helldivers game, yeah. Supposedly it's outselling Pal World or whatever, and it's Sony's very first cross-platform game. That's what they say. Okay, now I need to These, I think, go over here. Yeah, kind of interesting, eh? They probably are. But every game should be crossplay. Like this, none of this no crossplay bullshit. I think that's so stupid. Like, just give us crossplay. What they say is yeah. All we ever hear from you is blah blah blah. Oh, you can get the laser engraver upgrades for the printers? I had all these parts from taking apart 2 printers. Took apart 2 printers, got all these parts from it, and just had to pick up a few things. Okay. The Bake Man, welcome to TVL. Welcome to squad, brother. Okay. That's all of the main stuff together. I have a limit switch. Another limit switch. Yeah, I have seen those things. You can actually DIY those too. So like, I need a limit switch here, so that when this comes back. Do I have a? This one's bigger, I think. Hmm. If I knew that, I would have printed a little spot for the friggin' limit switch to go on here. There's not much room. I have a little tiny limit switch here. It's the smallest one I got. Not bad. I can put a little spacer underneath of it. A little plastic spacer. Let's look in the junk pile that I got here. Is that enough out of the junk bin? Okay, yeah. Let's not do that. Let's do... Actually, I need a measurement before I do that. .21 millimeters. Can someone remember 21 millimeters? .21 millimeters by 12 millimeters. 21 millimeters by 12 millimeters. 21 millimeters by 12 millimeters. $12 mils. So 21, 12, 12. 21, 12, 12. We said 21, 12, 12. Let's preheat that printer. And then we got these little holes on here that we're going to try and get the size for. Yo, Eraser, what's going on? We're building a DIY laser engraver right now. These holes are around 2 mils, roughly. 2.5 mils. We'll do it 2.3 mils so that the screw goes into something. Now, what's the distance on these? Distance centered is 10 mils. Distance centered, 10 mils. Distance centered, 10 mils. So that's centered right there. That's 5 mils. That's 10 mils. Double check. That's a 10 mils. Center to center. No, we are over. Combine that. Yo, what's going on there, Stoner? Just making ourselves a little mount. Do we want it in the direct center of this? Or more in the front, probably. More to the left. Kind of centered, but more to the left. Kind of centered, but more to the left. Are we making the next TBL trophy? Yeah. Kind of centered, but a little bit more to the left. And we'll do it all the way through, just in case if we need to put screws all the way through. Or we can put some plastic, some glue down there. Let's do this. And let's see if I need another limit switch somewhere else before we start the print. We need one here so it doesn't smash that. And then we need one on this side so that we can get a home. So that home can always be left. So we need one over here somewhere. But I think I could just use this one on its side, maybe here, hopefully. Let's see. So if I put it there, and this comes, that's gonna miss it. What the fuck? Okay, let's make another one here. So we got the one. We need... This is going to be one little block for our limit switch. We need another one, though. That'll be face mounted, so it doesn't need to be as thick. Maybe more like 3, 4 mils. By as wide as this. By 20. Already have it. 4 mils by 20. By 20. Or by 30. By 30. We've got holes in it in the corners at 3 mil hole size in the corners. .7 millimeters apart. Okay, 20 mils. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself, making sure the math is right. I'm sorry. 20 mils. By 30 mils. And then screw it in there. 1, 2. So I'm gonna put same size holes that I put in this one over here. Fuck. We'll put them over here, kind of not directly in the center, more to the left again. Four mils, is that enough? Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. We're just 6 mils thick, just to double check, make sure everything's fine. Come on. Okay, we'll use these as our 2 blocks. Jug, how you doing today, man? Not too bad, man. Not too bad. We've been working on a little DIY laser engraver this morning, actually. So we got... This is where we're at right now. 3D printed and then old 3D printers. I use old 3D printers and 3D printed new. We're doing the limit switches right now, so if I go back to my computer, we're just saving these. Come on, save. There we go. And then we'll get this on the printer now so that we can get it printed. Next, a full-on CNC. I actually used to have a CNC machine. Yo, Bakeman, welcome to the Discord. I see that you've joined. Okay, so now I got these in my slicing software. So this is how I send everything to my 3D printer. This is right now is sending it to my 3D printer, the left one, not the right one. I've got 2 of them here. So, and it says it's going to take 14 minutes. I'll just probably put a little bit of glue on it or something just to hold it down, right? Just to hold those on. Nice, nice. 3D printers are literally amazing. Okay, so now I've got my design that I want. Something super simple, obviously. I plug my 3D printer into it. Takes a while sometimes for it to actually find it. There we go. And then we have this as the limit switch. The infill's at 50%, meaning the part is 50% hollow, 50% solid. And I use these little triangle inserts. So when I am screwing into it, it's still kind of solid. You know what I'm saying? See how it's solid still throughout? And then we just save to removable. We eject it. Pop it out. Throw it in my 3D printer. Go to print. Click print button. It's printing. And then I use hairspray. Just because I'm, it ensures it's always going to stick. Spray a little bit of hairspray on it. And bing, bang, fucking boom. That thing will be done in like 13 minutes. Limit switches on. Then I have to start figuring out the wiring because I have actually no, I don't need to figure out the wiring. I need to figure out how to do the fucking the pulley system. How you feeling today, though, Jug? See the pulley system? We have one wheel here. We got a wheel here and a wheel here. I've got wheels. I got lots of wheels. Nice! Yo, 3D printers are awesome. The hell? My shit's... The hell? Okay, so now a wheel needs to go over here. That's the same height as the wheel over here. So this needs to just be raised up a tiny bit. This needs to be up just a little tiny bit over here. Okay. So we got... Oh, I should have checked before I screwed everything if these things fit. You can see the 3D printer's going right now. Oh, wait. See the 3D printer's going now? Oh, that's not gonna fit. I need a longer screw. I need a longer screw. Okay. But it needs to be up a little bit, so it's almost like I should put a nut down first. Put a nut down first. Then open my box of goodies. This fit? I know. Isn't that crazy? And the people who actually slept here, like LP Studio, Tay Howie, and the people who saw this room before it turned into my streaming room. I used to dry weed up here in the corner in that little shitty tent. It was hoarded full of shit. I need like a washer first, then that. It's changed a lot. It has changed a lot over the years, eh? Now Brooke was telling me yesterday she wants me to remove the bathroom or make the bathroom beside me smaller. And I'm thinking, holy, huge reno. Huge reno there. I do admit though, the bathroom beside me is way too big for like a small bathroom, like how it's supposed to be. It's a little tiny bathroom. It is way too big, so I can see why she wants it. Do I not have any more washers? I just had the one. Oh. There it is. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Gonna have to double screw this one just to keep it spinning. Double screw it. Boom, there we go, there we go. We got a little spinny spin there. You got a little spinny spin? Okay, so now the belt comes around here, goes through here, and attaches to that. But before I do that, let's look. We need to follow what the design here is showing. I need to change this little spinny thingy here, because that's a piece of junk. We don't want that. That's a piece of junk. Too small. Too small. And with the old, twice the size. Oh, where the heck is my Allen keys now? These Allen keys are almost impossible to find. You buy probably 100 of them a year because you can't find them half the time. Okay. That's on. Now I just need 2 pulleys here and here. Which we can use. Is that... Nope, not that one. I smoked alcohol and drank weed. Now my brain is like baked beans. I got too fried, I'm sunny side up. Does that stop this from falling off? Yeah, there we go. That's not falling off now. Nice, 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 nice. Don't be like me. What up, troll? A bullshit pay so I can sit on back and waste my life away. My troubles away, it's a damn shame. For people like us, it'll not be true, but it ain't. Living in the new world. Richmond, north of Richmond. Wanna be total control. And I know what you do. And it's taxed to no hand, but the rich man, oh the rich man. Just gonna keep stacking nuts on these till I look out for miners. Lord, we got folks in the streets. Damn, I don't really have like any friggin' washers left. Or nuts. Lord, it's a damn shame. I could 3D print little spacers, maybe. Maybe that's an option. Living in the new world. Wanna have to. Okay, I got one washer, which is what we need. I got 2 washers, nice. I literally need 1 nut. Uh-oh. Bullshit pay so I can sit on back and might waste my life away. Drag on back and bring my troubles away. My box of goodies is failing me. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at what I just found in my box of goodies. 2 rubber spacers that'll fit perfect. Oh wait, they're too fucking small. They're too small. That would have been too good. Too good to be true. Just me and my plants. Oh my gosh. I can print some washers. I just found. Oh. I just found a lock one, which is for the top. Yo! I could drill it out bigger, but I don't have like a... Like, it's super, super hard to drill that. I could, thinking about it now, though. Thinking about it now, I could... If I have a screwdriver that's a little bit hotter, I can a little bit wider, I can just push it on a hot screwdriver. Let me just go through a little gander through here again. Let me look a little gander here. Let me look. Oh! Okay. I've got enough lock wash. I got these little lock washers, which are super nice for the top, but I need another thin one of these. So I'm gonna find one on here that I can swap for it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So let's flip this back over. But Cody, how you doing, man? And we'll change off this one right here. Family's good, man. It's growing. Family's growing. Doing good. Okay. Locked in. Still spins. Let's flip it over. But no, everything's pretty good. This winter's a little weird. It's kind of throwing a wrench in the vibes a little bit, but... Okay, that's good. That's on now. I just need 2 more washers. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find 2 washers. This is going to be... Where are you now, Cody? Are you still at the same place? Do I just 3D print off 2 little plastic washers? I've done it before. Oh my gosh, I got 1. I see 1. Nice, we got 1. One more washer, please. Be 1 more washer in here. Just give me 1 more washer. Feel if I keep digging, I keep finding more things. Guys, big ice, big ice. Pre-flowering in veg ever a bad thing? If I see pre-flowering in veg and it's like not, like if you have a mother, like if you've got a plant that's like 10 weeks, 12 weeks into veg, you might start seeing pre-flower. That's pretty normal. But if it's super young, like if it's like only 4 weeks to 6 weeks, 8 weeks in veg and you're starting to get pre-flower, that could show unstable genetics. Plants want to flower. So when you start to see that pre-flower, it usually means it wants to start flowering. But it really shouldn't start showing that unless you start providing it the environment, like the light and all that. If it is doing it early, it could just, like I said, unstable genetics, maybe an environment issue. Is it clone about 2? Maybe it's root bound? Is it root bounding in the pot? Oh, come on. I literally need 1 friggin' more. Like, what is going on here? Bull poo. Oh, look at that. 3D print's done. Our little spacers that we printed. Perfect. We'll let it go then. If it's really starting to show signs of pre-flower, I would try and just let it bounce and maybe just let it go. Let it flower out. I'll be back. I'm going to try to see if I can find another one downstairs. Jocelyn, what's going on? Okay, I did not find a washer, so I'm just gonna use no washer. Until I can find one. I don't think we need one anyways. Damn, like 12 weeks? Are you able to take a clone off of it? Start a different strain? I had a Mac Mosa that used to do that crazy pre-flowering bullshit, and I hated it, in all honesty. I got rid of that strain because I wasn't interested in working with that stuff. Okay. So we got all of our we got all of the wheels in. Top and bottom. We got to get the stepper motor mount thingies in, and then I just have to like learn a little bit of wiring and wire everything together. But these are our little mounts that I just made on the 3D printer, as you guys saw. And I'm hoping nice. A spacer, which should allow me to put this spacer here, glue it down there, and then this on here, so that when this comes back, it hits, boom. Perfect. That's friggin' perfect. Okay, so I need to glue that on that. And then this one I put over here. Yo, Cardo, what's going on? This is supposed to go on top of it. then if this comes back this way, it hits there, okay? So this needs to be able to get onto here, and then I just need to glue that on there. Okay. We're mint. We'll just put these two pieces on. Cardo, today we're attempting to build a laser engraver. We're doing a pretty good job though, I think. Like we're almost there. We are almost there. And then I'm supposed to use some of this is that timing belt. And this is where I need to there's like, you gotta like go like this, that. Something like that. And then I just have to tighten it on both sides. Yeah, that works. That'll work. Okay. Okay. That'll work. Bicycle, bicycle, I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. Okay, we got the one side hopefully tightened. And then this side. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. Okay. You might have to work with the belt a little bit. It's binding up on this one side, which means it won't get to the stepper switch or to the switch. It's almost like they need to be brought up a little bit, so I might need to create a little bit of a mount that allows me to bring these up so that they're level. But that's just one little thing I just have to add. That's fine. That's fine. That's an easy. Okay. Man, look at that, guys. See the little, the pulleys on the bottom there? So this top motor here that's spinning there, you can see how it's spinning and moving that belt. That means I'll just time that stepper motor as that axis, right? I'll make that stepper motor this axis. So when it turns, if it spins, it'll turn and it'll move that whole axis back and forth. And then I just need to do the same thing with this one. Move on. But yeah, Troll, I don't know. Personally, it might not be an issue, but I don't know if I would really rock with it. It's probably just more annoying as hell, right? Like you're trying to make sure you have good plants, and now you got this annoying issue going on, right? Holy. But like I said, that Mac Mosa was gone. As soon as you start doing that, it did it in my garden. It did it in everyone's garden who had that Mac Mosa. As soon as that happened, yeah, nah. Not interested in that shit. It's annoying as hell. Might need to get longer screws in there just so that I can bring this down a little bit. Do I have longer screws? That would be the question. Do I have longer screws? Doesn't look like it, so we'll just use these. Okay, I need zip ties. Do I have 2 zip ties? Small zip ties would work best, please. Come on, my drawer of wonders. Where's my zip ties? Zip ties, zip ties, zip ties. Oh, 1. 2. The drawer of wonders treats me well every time I open it. Okay. Okay, this is working. This is working pretty good, guys. Okay. Boom. Okay, we literally have all the belts. They're not perfect. I'll definitely need to change the distance on some of these. Some of these are a little. Good morning. What are you doing? You coming to look at that? What Daddy's doing? Daddy's building. Look, Daddy's building things. You wanna come sit? See what Daddy's doing? See what Daddy's doing, eh? Look. Daddy's putting all these together so that we can make a laser, see? Can you wave good morning to everyone? Okay, good morning. You gotta push it. Push, 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 push. There you go. Pull. There you go. Pull, 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 pull. Can you push it? See? Perfect. Look good? Is Daddy doing a good job? Daddy doing a good job? Look, we can go this way too. Whoa, eh? Whoa, you can't do that. Here, watch. Daddy will fix it. Ready? Daddy just needs to do this. Get this. We go in here. And we can loosen up these like this. See, Oki? You going? Okay. Want to dance? Can we dance? Dance, Daddy. Dance, Daddy. Ready? Dance. She just loves the chair. You like the chair, Oki? Yes, eh? Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Here. Watch your head, watch your head. Go see mommy? Yep. Oh, Oki. Oki, when you're 18 or when you're 13 or whenever you're allowed to start streaming, you can take over Daddy's legacy. You can take over the legendary Derk mids and you can call yourself Oak mids. Oki mids. The Oakster Pokester, the hour of Okie Pokey. Cause you treat me like a legend. Why you always all on my back? Why you gotta do me like that? Oh, why you gotta act like a bitch when I'm with you? Baby girl, I know. I treat you like a legend. Oh my gosh. Why you always all on my back? Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta act like a bitch when I'm with you? Okay, that looks better. It looks a little bit more level. There we go. Boom! Boom, guys. Look at that. This is sick. This is turning out mint. This is actually turning out friggin' great. Why you gotta do me like that? I have to just change the back belt, lift them up a little bit where the mounting thing is. But overall, this just needs to be glued on here. Can I get that with this? Yes, I can. So if I put a little bit of glue on the bottom of that and put that bitch right there, I'll be mint. Okay, let me go get a little bit of glue, and then I'm just gonna set this, and then I'm gonna go for a walk after this, guys. Do I have any glue here before I go downstairs? Super glue, super glue, super glue. Oh! Gorilla Glue. We got Gorilla Glue gel here. Okay. This on here. Oh no, my fingers are stuck together now. Okay, that's glued. Let's get another one over here. I just gotta get another little clippy thing. I'll be right back. All right. Now this one. Hey, oh, let's go. And I'm ready to go. Hey, oh, let's go. Okay, now I need the other clip. All right, mint. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm not even gonna touch it because I don't want any of this any of this stuff to fall apart. But fam, we're pretty close to it. I had no clue I was gonna come live this morning to even do this. I just started doing this because I thought you guys would like to watch me just tinker around. I had some time in the morning to tinker, and I thought, hey, let's just go live and tinker with the homies. I can't I can't really move it, so it's stuck. But the only thing I think I need to do is I need to maybe raise up where the belt's attached down here so that the belt isn't dropping, so that it can have a smooth axis back and right, left and right? So I think I need to raise this up just a little bit by adding a little part here, which should be super simple to make. And then once I have that raised up where I can lock that in a little bit higher, everything should smooth. And then once I have those limit switches in, then I just have to wire everything up. And I've got so much wiring here that for all the stepper motors and stuff, I've got more than enough wiring for stepper motors. The only thing I'm probably going to have to do is extend the laser wires. Just so that I have a little bit more movement. Maybe have to extend them maybe a couple inches or something. Just so that when this is moving out to here or whatever, to where the max it can go, I'm not maxing it out. What up, 7? We're just building. Because I'm a nerd, and you know me. We are building a laser engraver. A laser engraver right here. And this is what we got so far. We got the left and the right that can move. We got the laser mounted on the rail system that can move back and forth as well. Slept like shit. Uh-oh. That's not good. Today just means you have to sit in front of your TV with the Philips Hue light going, all the lights off, and just watch movies all day. It's one of those days. One of those days where you just have the lights going. I know you need shit's laser engraved. It's kind of where I started thinking, oh, maybe I can make one. Maybe I can make a laser engraver. But that's what I'm building. I took apart 2 old printers that I either bought for super cheap or just extra parts. And that's kind of what I've been doing. But I actually have to head out now, though, guys. Brooke wants to go for a walk before she goes to work. She is working late today. I think she starts at 2, and she's working to 9 or something. 8 or 9 tonight, which is ridiculous. So I do have to head out. And get that going. But fam, a quick pop-up sesh, a chill sesh, just me talking to myself and you guys kind of watching to see what the hell I'm doing. But that was fun. That was fun. I gotta whip a bunch of rosin. Just like this. You take it out of the jar and you go like this and you spin it. And then you go like this. And that's how it gets nice and pliable, right? Spin it. And that's how you do it, right? All right, fam. And put a drill in some of them. All right. I'll see you guys in the chat. I'll see you guys around. I'll see you guys in Discord. You guys know where to find me. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for being here. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Slay it today. Keep smiling. Keep doing what you guys want to do. But peace, love, and cheers, fam. Oh, later.